Leader of the opposition.
Mr. Speaker, can I pay tribute to our brave servicemen and women in the Middle East during this very difficult period? Our bases in Cyprus and Bahrain have now been attacked. The US has taken offensive action to destroy missile launch sites to defend British territory. Why will the Prime Minister not allow the RAF to do the same?
Prime Minister.
I don't think it's actually wise for the Prime Minister not to allow, in the first place, you remember the Prime Minister never allowed US to use the military base to attack Iran. And this is actually a debate in Parliament, a debate between Kemi, Badenoch and the Prime Minister of UK. So it's actually a heated debate in regard to the current war that is ongoing.
Mr. Speaker, can I make clear this is obviously an extremely serious situation, and I know the whole country is worried about the potential for escalation.
That's right.
Why wouldn't the country be worried? See, imagine. Yes, the country is supposed to be worried because your ally is actually they're actually on the war now. They are fighting for not just US but also for Europe, UK. Why wouldn't they be worried?
Worried about the impact on their lives, particularly when they see what's happening with energy. The family and friends of those who are caught in the region will be worried sick about them. And of course, we got civilians and military personnel at risk in the region. We need to act, therefore, with clarity, with purpose, and with a cool head. The protection of UK nationals is our number.
For some of us are now aware, you see, the Parliament is actually divided into two. You see the opposition party, and you see the way it is divided, like a debate hall. Okay, so the Prime Minister and his people, okay, and Kemi, Badenoch, and her own people. So you see, it's like a debate, okay, a debate.
One priority. We're taking action to reduce the threat with planes in the sky in the region, intercepting incoming strikes, deploying more capability to Cyprus, and allowing US planes to use UK bases to take out Iran's capability to strike.
Oh my God, how? How would you allow US to use your military base to take out Iran threats? How? Whereas Iran attacked your own base. So it is actually your responsibility to take out the Iran threat, not US doing that for you. It doesn't sound right.
What I was not prepared to do on Saturday was for the UK to join a war unless I was satisfied there was a lawful basis and a viable thought-through plan. That remains my position.
I think the Prime Minister here is shying away from the real deal, because I don't even understand. Like, Iran attacked your military base, and all you could say is that, oh, since Iran have attacked our military base, now we can allow US to use our military base to respond to what Iran did. That's to me, I don't think that's okay. That's not a bold step. That's not a bold step.
The question I asked him. Nobody wants to see an escalation. The fact is, Mr. Speaker, our bases, in case they don't realize, our bases have already been attacked. Iran is trying to kill our servicemen and women. He is catching arrows rather than stopping the archer. That's what we're talking about. Why is he asking our allies to do what we should be doing ourselves? I would say to Labour MPs.
See, the same thing I'm saying, because you shouldn't allow your allies to be doing what you ought to do, your responsibility. And as a Prime Minister, your responsibility is to protect the citizen of your country. And In the first place, you refuse to allow US to use your military base to respond to Iran, and you are not fully involved with the war. On your own, Iran attacked your military base. Then you reconsidered by saying, okay, US can now use our military base. Come on, you are shying away from the war.
We are in this war whether they like it or not. What is the Prime Minister waiting for?
Prime Minister, Mr. Speaker, let me give a little
This is a direct question. What is the Prime Minister waiting for? It's actually a direct question. Let's see what the Prime Minister ought to say about this.
more detail, because for a number of weeks now, we've been pre-deploying our capabilities to the region. In doing so, we've been liaising very closely with the United States, as the House would have expected. Therefore, radar systems were pre-deployed, ground-based air defence was pre-deployed, counter-drone systems were pre-deployed, and F-35 jets were pre-deployed. Mr. Speaker, that is why, since Saturday morning, multiple F-35s and Typhoons have been in operation not just in the Middle East, but across Cyprus. Further missions were flown overnight, Typhoons defending in particular Qatar, and F-35s defending other regional parties. We're resupplying our air defence missiles today. Wildcat helicopters with anti-drone capabilities will be in Cyprus this week, and HMS Dragon will be deployed to the Mediterranean. And of course, in agreement with the ES, they're using our bases to conduct the operations to strike Iranian missiles and launchers. Mr. Speaker, that is the action that we are taking. That is the agreement that we've reached with the United States.
For me, I don't see that as a responsible action. I don't see that as a responsible action. I don't see why you should allow your ally to be doing your own job. That's not, it doesn't add up. It doesn't add up. Everything you are saying here seems, or rather, how you are putting this, it seems that you are very shy of war, or maybe there is an interest you are protecting that, you know, we need to find out.
Protect our nationals.
Mr. Speaker, the Prime Minister has read out a long list. It is not enough. He says that we are pre-deploying. The one ship which we are sending, HMS Dragon, is still in Portsmouth. The fact is the Type 45s cannot take out incoming missiles. This is not enough. He's read out a long list. The people who understand know it is not enough. He should be doing more. Yesterday, the Chancellor could have given more money to defense. Instead, I don't know why they're laughing.
I think at this point, I would say that, the UK Prime Minister should, reconsider his decision, wake up though, and also reconsider his decision, because, Iran is basically attacking everybody. Iran is basically attacking everybody. The Middle East have received message from Iran. Turkey has received message from Iran, which you know that Turkey is part of NATO, and NATO has actually defended Turkey, and UK is part of NATO as well. So what are you even saying? What are you even saying? You're just shying away from the war, and it's not a good thing, or rather a good trait for a leader. You don't shy away from responsibility. You don't shy away from responsibility. What you do is that you embrace it head on. That's what you ought to do. You don't shy away from it. Okay? Because the more you shy away from issues, the more issues tells on you, the more it comes to eat you up. Okay, imagine you refuse to engage on the war, but the war never refused to engage on you. So the Iran attacked your military base, and here you are. You just had to reconsider your decision concerning whether you should allow US to use your base or not. Now you have reconsidered your decision, and they should make use of it. But how will your ally protect your own citizens and also your military forces? No, it doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. I think you should not toe the line of Spain don't toe the line of Spain. Don't do that. It's not a good thing. It's not a good cause. Okay. Once again, I invite us to actually subscribe to our channel. We'll be having more of this discussion and revealing a lot of stuff like this. We can also have some chats, discuss in comment section, put ideas together and throw some light over some certain things that we need to know or learn about. Okay, I wish to see us next time. Have a great day.